Have you ever wondered how you can harness the mysterious forces of nature? The Druids, wise leaders of Celtic societies, mastered the art of channeling nature's energy by forming a deep connection with oak trees and lunar cycles. Would you like to discover how this ancient wisdom can guide you in modern life? In this video, we will explore the secrets of the Druids and how their wisdom influences today's spiritual practices. Step by step, watch until the end to uncover how to live in harmony with nature and integrate this timeless knowledge into your own life. Welcome to the mysterious world of the Druids. These wise leaders of Celtic societies unlocked the secrets of life by forming a profound connection with nature. But who were the Druids, and why are they considered so enigmatic? Who were the Druids? The Druids held a significant role in Celtic societies as both religious and social leaders. They served as a bridge between the gods and humans, conducting rituals, overseeing sacrificial ceremonies, and resolving religious matters. In the Gallic Wars, Julius Caesar noted that the Druids were responsible for worshiping the gods and were held in high regard by the people. But the Druids were not just religious figures. They also served as legal advisors, teachers, and healers. Young individuals sought their guidance to receive education and benefit from their vast wisdom. Those who disregarded the Druids' rulings faced social exclusion, making them highly influential within their communities. The Druids' relationship with nature was deep and sacred. Certain plants, particularly oak trees and mistletoe, played a crucial role in their rituals. The Roman author Pliny the Elder, in his Natural History, described how Druids harvested mistletoe using a golden sickle, believing it to be sacred. These rituals reveal not only how they harnessed nature's energy, but also the great reverence they held for it. The Druids' profound wisdom and mystical bond with nature continue to captivate people today. Uncovering their ancient secrets may open the door to a more harmonious way of living with nature. Take a moment and look around. Imagine the rustling of leaves in the wind, the moon rising in the night sky, and the silent presence of ancient stones that have stood for centuries. Now think, if nature is speaking, who is listening? The Druids were those who understood nature's language and communicated with it. To them, trees were not just plants, but ancient beings that carried wisdom. The cycles of the moon were keys to unlocking the rhythm of the universe. Stone monuments served as guides, directing the flow of time and energy. Druids considered the oak tree sacred. Its branches stretched toward the sky, symbolizing divine wisdom, while its deep roots connected to ancient mysteries. A Druid walking through the forest was not moving aimlessly. The way trees stood, the direction of the wind, the trembling of leaves, these were all messages waiting to be understood. Some believed that Druids could communicate with trees simply by touching them. The oak represented strength. The birch symbolized new beginnings. The hawthorn provided mystical protection. A Druid could sense which energy was active at any given moment based on the trees they encountered. The moon's cycles were their guide in the night. Each phase of the moon revealed shifts in universal energy. The new moon was the best time for making decisions, while the full moon was a moment of peak energy and the strongest connection to nature. Certain rituals could only be performed during specific lunar phases. By observing the moon's movements, Druids could make predictions. If a Druid saw the moon rise at a certain phase, they could sense upcoming events before they unfolded. Structures like Stonehenge were not just architectural marvels, they were energy focal points. The Druids knew these stones were not placed randomly. Each one was positioned to gather and direct energy with purpose. A Druid standing among these stones understood they were at the threshold of a gateway, one that transcended time and space. The moments when moonlight struck specific stones were considered sacred because these were the times when nature's message was clearest. Druids did more than observe. They could also channel energy. By analyzing how the wind blew, how birds flew, and how water flowed, they could make prophecies. The outcome of a battle, the fate of a king, or the future of a society, all were hidden within nature's clues. Today, modern science confirms that nature is far more conscious than we once believed. Trees communicate with one another, the moon influences human psychology, and certain structures indeed emit energy. Perhaps the Druids had already unlocked a secret that we are only now beginning to rediscover. Would you like to learn how to read the language of nature? Welcome to the mysterious world of the Druids. These wise leaders of ancient Celtic societies sought to unravel the secrets of the universe through rituals and symbols, forging a deep connection with nature. But what do these ancient practices mean for us today? The Druids performed various rituals to understand the cycles and energies of nature. Oak trees, in particular, were considered sacred as they connected the three realms: earth through their roots, sky through their branches, and the unseen world in between. Ceremonies held around these trees served as a means of communicating with the spirit of nature. The phases of the moon also played a crucial role in the timing of rituals, with each phase representing a different energy that guided their ceremonies. The Druids were deeply connected not only to nature, but also to the spiritual realm. They performed rituals for divination, healing, and guiding their communities. These ceremonies aimed to channel natural energies and maintain spiritual balance. For instance, potions and talismans made from specific plants played an essential role in healing practices. Symbols used in Druidic rituals carried profound meanings. The triskel, or triple spiral, represented the three stages of life or the threefold nature of existence, while the oak leaf symbolized strength and resilience. These symbols were not only used in rituals, but also served as guiding elements in their daily lives. Today, the ancient wisdom of the Druids and their deep connection with nature continue to inspire modern spiritual practices. Many people embrace Druidic principles such as living in harmony with nature, balancing energies, and seeking inner peace through rituals. Discovering how to integrate this ancient wisdom into your own life could open new doors on your spiritual journey. If you found this knowledge valuable, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. In the next chapter, we will dive deep into the divination techniques of the Druids and how they foresaw the future. Stay tuned so you don't miss it. The ancient wisdom of the Druids has remained shrouded in mystery for centuries, only to be revived in the modern era. But how have these ancient teachings survived, and what impact do they have today? Due to the Druids' tradition of leaving no written records, information about them is limited. However, with the rise of the Romantic movement in the 18th century, interest in Druidism was rekindled. During this period, a longing for nature and a fascination with mysticism led to a reinterpretation of Druidic teachings. Today, Neo-Druidism is defined as a spiritual movement that seeks to live in harmony with nature. Modern Druids reinterpret ancient rituals and symbols, developing practices centered on environmental consciousness and personal growth. For example, they hold open-air ceremonies to celebrate seasonal cycles and express their spirituality through meditation, poetry, and music. Modern Druids actively participate in environmental conservation projects and promote sustainable lifestyles. They also play a significant role in fostering community and helping individuals find inner balance. In this way, the ancient teachings of the Druids continue to thrive in today's world, serving as a guide for reconnecting with nature and raising social awareness. Do you ever feel like you've lost your connection with nature amidst the chaos of modern life? In this age dominated by technology, finding inner peace and balance has become increasingly difficult. However, the ancient wisdom of the Druids can serve as a guide. Druids were wise individuals who lived in deep harmony with nature, understanding its rhythms and cycles. Their teachings can still illuminate our path in today's world. But how can we integrate this ancient wisdom into our daily lives? First, we can take small steps to reconnect with nature. A short morning walk, standing barefoot on the earth, or simply spending a few moments under a tree can help restore our spiritual balance. Rituals involving sacred trees like the oak or plants such as mistletoe, both revered by the Druids, allow us to feel the energy of nature more profoundly. Additionally, the Druids' respect and care for nature can inspire us to adopt a more sustainable lifestyle. Recycling, conserving energy, and participating in local environmental protection projects are modern reflections of this ancient mindset. The meditation and ritual practices of the Druids are powerful tools for mental clarity and inner peace. By incorporating simple meditation techniques into our daily routines, we can manage stress and enhance our mental well-being. Finally, The Druids' emphasis on community and shared living offers valuable lessons for strengthening our social bonds. Spending more time with family and friends, engaging in community activities, and volunteering are ways we can apply this ancient wisdom to our lives. Remember, the ancient whispers of nature are still with us. Listening to them and integrating their wisdom into our lives can help us cultivate a more balanced and peaceful existence. If you'd like to learn more and share your experiences, let's connect in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like this.